Yeah, you know, one of the biggest things I see people do is overthinking, right? Like, you gotta just press record. You gotta punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and press record. Because at some point, you have to just start. And it is Growth Video Day 1. Conference doesn't start for a little while, but we're gonna do some run through and hope it goes well. Wow, I haven't even seen these yet. Freaking cool, man. Look, Mom, small town kid. Now we're here. Started from Arlington, Washington, and now we're here. And look at these vibes too out here. We know how to throw a party. I mean, that's one of the goals, right? It's about the content, it's about the connections, but it's also about the experience.
Internally and with us.
And with you, yeah. That's teamwork makes the dream work, man. Okay, great things don't happen alone. Like, it's all here.
The more we can check on
the last 30% is not ready yet.
Yeah.
I'm Sean, by the way. Have we met?
Hi, Melinda.
Melinda. Registration, what are we actually at?
So people are still coming in, still registering a little bit.
Perfect.
Here and there. Yep.
Got it. We're at like 137, not counting whatever, so I think we want 150 chairs, which would means we stack like 50 chairs. And then we're ready to put more down. So you got to control the energy of events. A lot of times people will put, too many chairs down and there's too many gaps, and so you always want to have the right amount of chairs. I learned that from my mentors. I didn't make that up. Look at that, bro. This is such a vibe.
You did it, Sean.
Well, not yet, but we're out here, man. How you feel?
Good, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. That's why I brought Alejandro out, man.
That's the only reason I came.
That's why, bro. It's that official. I got it. Oh, I appreciate it. So, Father, we just thank you so much for this day. God, we thank you that we're all here, that you brought us here safely. And we just pray that all the sessions, God, all the content will just add massive value. And Father, we give you all the glory, honor, and praise. Big media! Okay, so look, man, we got 32 minutes until the session starts. We're feeling pretty good. Just did a run through. I'm gonna change. So let's go. Super good to see you.
Good to see you.
So pumped you're here, man.
Lauren.
Lauren, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you officially.
Sean.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Hey, great. Good
to see you. Cool. All right. We'll talk soon. Do you know how to get to the rooms? I haven't been there yet. We got 30 minutes. I got to find my room. I got to change. I think this is it. But I don't know which one it's in, man. This is tight. As in tight, not tight cool like you used to say. As in tight like we don't have very much time. Oh my goodness. Hey, this is gonna have you. How are you, Colin? Tip for future events, try and get your hotel room right by the elevator so you can just drop right down. Kind of like vibes during the day, a little bit fancier at night. And one of the reasons why I'm changing twice a day, and one of the reasons why I have a couple of different outfits is because we're gonna use this event to do content for like the next year. So we'll have different photography, different content, different B-roll. And so in a lot of ways, the cool thing about doing a live event like this is you can record everything and then pump out micro content. That's also what we're teaching, right? So Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, conversations, like I'm mic'd up. That's why we're doing this, because we're gonna probably create 1,000 pieces of content out of this. Hey, so I know this is a crazy time to be talking about this, but Zach didn't get the PS update of the letter, and the letter is held up on the books. And so the other thing is, if you can steal a moment or so, he's hitting me up hard. So I let him know we have a live event, but anything that their team should be getting the ball in motion on, we really need to get in motion. Red Rock, I know people have been enjoying the pool. It's just beautiful down there. So is that us right there? That's us right over there. Oh, well, no doubt, we walked so far. So that's a sweet spot. I'm glad we picked this spot. One of the things about this event was we wanted great content and we wanted great connections, the networking. We also just wanted a world-class venue because It helps you kind of dream bigger. When you get outside of your element, when you just get around people and places that are inspiring, it really levels you up. And that's happened for me as I've gone to different events. So we were very intentional picking out Red Rock because it's world class, and we wanted every detail of our event to be that. The crazy thing is right now, the first couple sessions, I believe is almost 4 hours of content. One of the crazy things actually about this event too is we've had, of course, last minute things happen, including one of our speakers breaking his collarbone in 5 places and having to get surgery. So unfortunately, Benji Travis from YouTube Secrets, Video Influencers, can't make it, which is totally understandable. His rest and healing is most important. We actually had some pretty crazy last minute people join, including a 7-figure lady boss business coach who's going to be now teaching. And so it's cool, it's all working out, thank God. But one of the challenging things is that was going to be a co-taught session. And now I'm going to take it solo, which is all good. I feel great about the content. It's going to be a lot of back-to-back training. And so I want to pace myself. One of the things I learned from Brendan Burchard is taking Q&A breaks, getting people up on their feet to get that energy going, but also giving yourself a second to rest and drink water and pace yourself so you don't burn all your energy out right up front. Yeah, one of the biggest things I see people do is overthinking, right? Like, you gotta just press record. You gotta punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and press record. And too many people overthink when it comes to putting out content. So you just gotta post it, man. I mean, you can level up as you go, but way too many people are paralyzed by perfectionism. World-class entrepreneurs, business-minded content creators are coming together to learn how to build a profitable and influential presence online with online video, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And so I'm excited. Let's see how it goes, because we're getting started right now. Always content over camera. All of you should do a rant video sometime in the next 3 to 6 months that is relevant for your industry. Here we go, session number 2. I'm afraid to share my personality because what happens when you do, some people won't like you. Guess what? A lot of people won't like you anyways. But here's the thing, when you do share your personality, some people will massively connect with you. You have to pace yourself. A marathon is like a different breathing approach. It's an entirely different approach to your thinking, your training, and YouTube is absolutely a marathon and not a sprint. Thank you so much. Small is the new big, man. You want to start small to get big. And so it's much better, rather than being like, I'm a photography expert, it's better to be a wedding photography expert. It's been going good, great feedback from people, just super encouraged and feeling energized. I feel like I'm on adrenaline right now, but tell you what, I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Promote entertainment on YouTube and on other social media platforms?
I don't think YouTube starting from scratch is necessarily the best place to grow as an entertainer. If it's comedy, if it's skits, right now that has a ton of opportunity to grow on both Instagram and Facebook. I think you could start a YouTube channel. I think you could start a Facebook page. But one of the lessons we're learning here, what we're talking about is this will take work. It takes persistence, it takes consistency. It's like you gotta put out a lot of bad songs and bad albums before you get to your great album. Nobody usually puts their first album out and just hits the charts. They have a lot of practice. But Facebook, Instagram, people can tag each other. Things go kind of much more viral there. On YouTube, they can, but when you're at 0 subscribers and nobody knows you, it's a little bit harder to break through. And so I would consider other platforms. Man, first part of the day went super well. We did 3 workshops and a lot of Q&A. A lot of people had breakthroughs, a lot of clarity moments. Really encouraging, got a lot of good feedback. And then people went to dinner. Now we're about to do our keynote and have a networking party. It's gonna be lit. Doing Growth Video Live, man. Trying to do it big, trying to add as much value as possible, and I'm excited. Once we got started, the nerves fell off. I tell you what, man, first event, that's been intense. People in here should probably watch some of our videos from just like 3 years ago. Even just 3 years ago, that's like not even like what it looks like today, right? We always see someone's highlight reel. We don't really see their blooper reel. And we always see that final product. We don't actually really see that process. But come on, everybody's got a process. Everybody has to start ugly. Everybody has to go through that. And so we kept investing in our brand. This verse, right, from the Bible says this: let's not get tired of doing what is good, because at just the right time, we'll reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. One of the things that we can all control in this room is what we're planting. What kind of harvest do you want to reap? Then plant in that. Look, there's somebody's kids that could be waiting for you to step out and take a risk. Like there's somebody that you maybe could employ, but because you're playing small and you're playing safe, then you're not gonna be able to impact that person. Are you saying I will be a millionaire in 12 months? I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that if you do this process, come on, I know that you'll grow. I know that you know that your income will grow up. I know that you know that your business can blow up, because that is a process. It's called doing the work, right? And it's called just being smart. It's being wise, investing in yourself, investing in the business, investing. So do the work, don't quit, don't stop. Punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and press record, and you can do this. Thank you. You could leave doing it and just teach about it, but if you want to stay the most lethal and the most legit, you got to stay in it. No, I think the riches are in the niches. You got to start small to get big. Day one has been pretty amazing, man. Tiring, but incredibly fun. Great to hear feedback from the value people are getting, and you know, we're just getting started. Tomorrow is day two. I'm ready, but I'm also excited to get some rest. But actually, I got to do some prep tonight. So, you know, even though we're done, we're also just getting started. We're gonna go check in with Brett Johnson. Brett Schleen Johnson are gonna be sharing tomorrow at the conference. Massive business mentors of mine, and incredible entrepreneurs, and just super grateful for these guys. So, hey! Wow.
Sean, how are you?
Wow.
Good to see you.
So look at right here, man. Scared money don't make money. That's a big deal, because not only did you say that, but like, and I feel people here are feeling it. I'm like, look, man, you got to play a bigger game. And there's those times where you're like, you're putting some cheap little plug-in together and stuff, man. You got to invest in some software. You got to speed up, man.
My favorite quote of yours, that resonated with me when he's like, oh, you've made enough money, that's the most selfish thing you can say. And I was like, holy, he's right. Because the bigger the business, the more people you can hire, the more impact. It wasn't about the things and the money. And I was just like, oh, then it's not about you and your own thing.
Right.
It's who's not on your team, who are you not employing, who haven't you impacted because you chose to play small.
Yeah, scared money don't make money, but stupid money doesn't make money either.
No.
And so, because sometimes it's not just about like blind risk, or there is
Stop the bleeding.
That's good.
Stupid money don't make it. You got to stop it. My interpretation of that is like you got to cut it off. You got to know when to cut it off.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah.
Yes, you got to know when like that. It's not working.
I saw his shirt and I was like, Think Media, should I yell over to him that I like his t-shirt?
Yeah.
And I see you.
How's it going, Sean?
Freaking awesome. I'm Scott.
Scott.
Watch all your videos.
Thank you.
Typical fanboy.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Nothing like this happens without great mentors or a great team. So we just wrapped up day one and I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed. You know, it's super inspiring and encouraging to see people come and have breakthroughs, have unlocks for their business, that next idea, that small tweak on their YouTube channel. And I would love to hear from you what you thought about the behind the scenes. It's kind of a new format for us. Nolan's on the camera crushing it. If you want to check out his stuff, we'll link it up. And I hope you can be at the next Grow With Video Live. We'll put some details in the description if you want to be there. But look, day 2 is gonna be lit. So I wanna see you in the next episode. But until then, keep crushing it, keep smashing it, and we will talk soon.